Today our topic is the Stoic approach to handling betrayal. Betrayal is one of the most painful experiences in life. It can come from friends, family, or even people we trust deeply. When someone betrays us, it feels like a knife in the back. We feel hurt, angry, sometimes even lost. But the Stoic philosophy offers us a way to deal with betrayal in a calm and rational manner. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control what others do, but we can control how we react. This is the key to handling betrayal with strength and dignity. The Stoics believe that our emotions are not caused by external events, but by our own thoughts and judgments about those events. So when someone betrays us, it is not the betrayal itself that hurts us, but our own thoughts about it. If we can change the way we think about betrayal, we can reduce our pain and find peace. The first step in the Stoic approach to handling betrayal is to accept that it is a part of life. The Stoics believe that bad things will happen to us, and we cannot avoid them. Betrayal is one of those bad things. It is something that has happened to people throughout history, and it will continue to happen. By accepting this, we can prepare ourselves mentally for the possibility of betrayal. This does not mean that we should expect everyone to betray us, or that we should live in fear. It simply means that we should be aware that betrayal is a possibility, and we should be ready to handle it if it happens. This mindset can help us stay calm and composed when betrayal occurs, because we are not caught off guard. The second step is to focus on what we can control. The Stoics believe that we cannot control the actions of others, but we can control our own actions and reactions. When someone betrays us, we cannot change what they have done. We cannot make them apologize or take back their actions. But we can control how we respond. We can choose to act with integrity and dignity, even if the other person has not. This means that we should not seek revenge or try to hurt the person who betrayed us. Revenge only leads to more pain and suffering. Instead, we should focus on our own behavior and make sure that we are acting in a way that aligns with our values. This can help us maintain our self-respect and inner peace. Third step is to examine our own role in the situation. The Stoics believe that we should always look inward and examine our own actions and thoughts. When we are betrayed, it is easy to blame the other person and see ourselves as victims. But the Stoics would encourage us to ask ourselves if we played any role in the situation. Did we trust someone too quickly? Did we ignore warning signs? Did we act in a way that might have contributed to the betrayal? This does not mean that we should blame ourselves or feel guilty. It simply means that we should learn from the experience and use it to grow. By examining our own role, we can gain insight into our own behavior and make better decisions in the future. The fourth step is to practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful tool in the Stoic approach to handling betrayal. The Stoics believe that holding on to anger and resentment only harms us. It does not hurt the person who betrayed us. By forgiving the person, we can free ourselves from the negative emotions that come with betrayal. Forgiveness does not mean that we forget what happened, or that we trust the person again. It simply means that we let go of the anger and resentment so that we can move on with our lives. Forgiveness is not easy, but it is essential for our own well-being. It allows us to release the burden of negative emotions and find peace. The fifth step is to focus on the present moment. The Stoics believed that the present moment is all we have. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. When we are betrayed, it is easy to dwell on the past and think about what happened. We might replay the betrayal in our minds and feel the pain over and over again. But this only keeps us stuck in the past and prevents us from moving forward. The Stoics would encourage us to focus on the present moment and take action to improve our current situation. This might mean setting new goals, spending time with supportive friends, or engaging in activities that bring us joy. By focusing on the present, we can break free from the grip of the past and create a better future. The sixth step is to practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool in the Stoic approach to handling betrayal. When we are betrayed, it is easy to focus on the negative aspects of the situation. We might feel like the world is against us and that we have lost everything. But the Stoics believe that there is always something to be grateful for, even in difficult times. By practicing gratitude, we can shift our focus from what we have lost to what we still have. We can be grateful for the people who support us, for our own strength and resilience, and for the lessons we have learned from the experience. Gratitude can help us find light in the darkness and give us the strength to keep going. The seventh step is to remember that betrayal does not define us. The Stoics believed that our worth is not determined by what others do to us, but by how we respond. When someone betrays us, it can feel like a reflection of our own worth. We might feel like we are not good enough, or that we deserve to be betrayed. But the Stoics would remind us that our worth is not tied to the actions of others. We are valuable and worthy of respect, regardless of what others do. Betrayal is a reflection of the other person's character, not ours. By remembering this, we can maintain our self-esteem and not let the betrayal define us. The eighth step is to use the experience as an opportunity for growth. The Stoics believe that every challenge in life is an opportunity to grow and become stronger. Betrayal is a painful experience, but it can also be a powerful teacher. It can teach us about trust, about the importance of setting boundaries, and about the value of our own self-respect. It can also teach us about the importance of forgiveness and letting go. By viewing betrayal as an opportunity for growth, we can turn a negative experience into a positive one. We can use the experience to become wiser, stronger, and more resilient. The ninth step is to remember that we are not alone. The Stoics believed that we are all part of a larger community and that we are connected to each other. When we are betrayed, it can feel like we are alone in our pain. But the Stoics would remind us that we are not alone. There are people who care about us and who are willing to support us. By reaching out to others and sharing our feelings, we can find comfort and strength. We can also find solace in the fact that others have experienced betrayal and have survived. This can give us hope and remind us that we too can overcome the pain. The 10th and final step is to remember that this too shall pass. The Stoics believe that nothing in life is permanent. Pain, anger, and sadness are temporary. They will not last forever. When we are betrayed, it can feel like the pain will never end. But the Stoics would remind us that time heals all wounds. The pain will fade, and we will find peace again. By remembering this, we can find hope and strength in the midst of our suffering. We can remind ourselves that we have the power to overcome the pain and move forward. In conclusion, the Stoic approach to handling betrayal is about acceptance, self-control, self-examination, forgiveness, focusing on the present, practicing gratitude, remembering our worth, using the experience as an opportunity for growth, remembering that we are not alone, and knowing that the pain will pass. By following these steps, we can handle betrayal with strength, dignity, and resilience. We can turn a painful experience into an opportunity for growth and find peace in the midst of the storm. The Stoic philosophy teaches us that we cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. And in the end, it is our response that defines us, not the betrayal itself.